Well, hello everybody, and welcome to another game reaction. Today we are going to be talking about the game that took place between Man United and Southampton. This game ended up with 3-1 victory for Man United. But let me tell you something, my friends. Do not let this score fool you. This score doesn't really reflect what happened in this game. Man United did control the game a little bit in the beginning, the first 10 minutes, but after that, the game was not as easy as people expected after the performance of Man United against Liverpool and Arsenal. The match began with with a mistake from the defender of Man United, Ogarty, who scored or who, from a set piece who scored, who had an own goal. So, which is really unfortunate for them because they were trying to build momentum in the last few weeks. But the other thing to mention is this is the 10th set piece where Man United, where actually they got scored on from set pieces, which is crazy. I think this is maybe the eighth set piece under the new coach Amram. And Amram himself was not happy with the result of this game, like how this game. I'm sure he's happy with the results, but he's not happy with how this game developed. So, and he also said before this that this game is going to show. Even though they did well against Liverpool and Man United, this game is going to show how Manchester United, or the shape or the form that Manchester United are at now. So clearly, a lot of people, a lot of even Man United fans were not happy how the game developed. But sometimes win is a win, and I will take a win every day, baby. Anyway, United struggled to break through Southampton defense for much, as we said, of the game. However, the story took another direction after the 22 years old Ahmad scoring the first goal, or the equalizer, in the 82nd minute. This is crazy. Can you imagine? Like, the game have been so crazy. All actually, all like most of the game, and you know what? It's crazy to think about this because Manchester United, or Onana, actually, from their goalkeeper, he was amazing today. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to him. Let's talk about the goals first, and we'll go back to talk about Onana. So we keep things going smoothly. So we said he scored the first one at the 82nd minute. Then he scored the winner, the first winner, at the 90th minute. Then he scored the winner in extra time, which is crazy. But this actually put Ahmad Diallo, or Diallo, I think how you say his last name, as the second player, or the second youngest player to score hat trick with Manchester United after I think what's his name, Rooney, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly. So yeah, so going back, actually, going back to Onana story. A lot of people, there was a debate like who is the man of the match of course, of this game. To be honest, for me, I believe the man of the match is Onana. Even though I liked what Ahmed did today, he was amazing. He was like on fire in those last 10 minutes. But before those 10 minutes, he was not. I don't know. He was not great in the game. He was timid. He wasn't doing very well. So what can I say? But again, this is a good thing that to know about this player. Even though if he doesn't have a good game, he can still hurt you. He can still score for you. So that's a good thing. This is a good thing to have. This is a good quality to have, because sometimes you don't really get a lot of opportunities. But if you get an opportunity, you score, and this gonna leads me to a point which is Garnacho, baby. What are you doing, Garnacho? You had an opportunity, you and the goal, and you miss it. That was supposed to be a goal. Then who is the other guy? I can't remember his name. Anthony. What are you doing, Anthony? You have most of the goal empty. Then you go and I don't know what he did. I was like, he hit the ball with his right foot, I think, even though they brought him, I guess, to play with his left foot. But I think at this time he's confused which foot to use. And he wasted an opportunity. This is what I'm talking about. Two different examples, actually. Two players who had clear opportunities and did not score, and another player who had a rough game, but as soon as he had a clear opportunity, he scored it. And even the second goal was amazing. He worked with I can't remember the name, but he worked with another player, and he was able to find himself in front of the goal and just like it was faster and kick the ball in. So that's what you expect from your attackers. But yeah. Anyway, the good thing, as I said, for Manchester United is they won this game, and this is going to move them to the 12th place, which is crazy to say for a big team like Manchester United. And they play like a mid-table team anyway. We shouldn't really be surprised with 26 points, while Southampton remains at the bottom of the Premier League. I feel bad for them. They played very well today. They did not deserve to lose, especially with 3-1. They were fantastic. They were organized. They were able to score. And man, they had that player. What was his name? Like Suleimana, I think. Suleimana or something like that. He was a train. He was amazing. You know what? Manchester United might consider buying that guy. Oh man, he was fantastic. So yeah, he was good. Garnacho and Anthony, I said, terrible. And of course, Ahmad was good, and Onana was fantastic. And the reason why I'm choosing Onana as the man of the match, because Onana saved 4 clear goals. If he did not save those goals, can you imagine? Let's say he didn't save 3 or 2. They will be losing 2-0 or 3-0. And guess what happened to you when you are losing 3 and 2-0? Your mentality goes down. So you have no, I don't think Ahmad or anybody else will be thinking they are going to win that game. So that's why I give the man of the match to Mr. Onana, the goalkeeper. Now, what did we learn from this game? I think 2 major things. One is a general note, which is there will be no easy games going forward. You know what? You are a strong team, weak team. Your games are not going to be easy. Why? For 2 reasons. I think I said this in my previous video, and I'm going to keep saying it till the end of this season. Is there are teams who are going to be trying to win the Premier League, like Liverpool, Arsenal, Forest. I can still say Chelsea has a chance too, and I can't remember the other team now for some reason. I can find it quickly if my mouse wants to move. Even though I don't really think they have a chance, but you never know. You never know. Newcastle also. Magpies. I like the nickname. Anyway, they have an opportunity also. So what I was trying to say, the first 5, they're going to be always trying to win all the time, because they want to be at the top 4, top 5, right? Then you have the guys in the bottom table. Those guys don't want to like go to the championship, go down to the championship. So they're going to be fighting. So even if you have Liverpool playing against a Southampton, the game is not going to be easy for Liverpool, right? Or same thing for Arsenal. So that's my point. The games going forward are not going to be easy games. And if you are not ready like Manchester United, your value will show. Something for them to think about. Now, teams in the bottom of the league are going okay. We said that. Yeah. Now, the other thing we learned today is going to be about Manchester United. Manchester United, and I think the coach himself. I think I said this in the beginning. He is not He said this was going to be a test for them to see where they are, and I agree with him. Um, it is easy. I mean, everybody was applauding for them playing against Liverpool and Arsenal, and of course, winning against Arsenal, that was good. Um, but to play against a bigger team, a stronger team like Liverpool, and ended up with a draw, that's a big accomplishment, and the way they played. But what I was trying to say, the system that you played or that they played against Liverpool is totally different from what they played against Southampton. When you're playing against Liverpool, you are 90% defending, 99% defending, and maybe 2%, 3% uh, focusing on counter attacks. So that's a huge difference, right? So you let Liverpool play. They were good at that. They were very aggressive. They were defending very well, but when you play against a team like Southampton, when you are expected to dominate the game, to play, to control the game, it showed. And the reason why it showed, because if you are a good game, if you are a good team, like for example Liverpool, sometimes they show their play, boom, boom, boom. There is like nice football, like there is understanding between players. All of that show when you are controlling the game, when you have the ball more, so your team plays together well. But when your team is not doing well, is not consistent, doesn't have, they are not dynamic, they don't know how to play together, I would say, it shows. And that's what we saw today in the game of Manchester United. So unfortunately, Manchester United is not ready for they are not ready. They are still struggling to keep going in this league this year, and that's understandable because they've been through so many changes, changing coaches, terrible player recruitment, and also lack of maybe lack of support from their administration. I don't know what's happening exactly in that team. So um, uh, another thing I would say is, or I would repeat, is Southampton didn't really deserve to lose today. And another thing to mention is Onana played very well today. Why? That's a very good question, because Onana sometimes screw up, especially, I don't know, he screw up many times, but he does well, but he screw up from time to time, let's be honest. But he was very good today because last time, or last game, Man United played against Arsenal. Guess who was the goalkeeper? Not Onana. It was the Turkish international. I can't even remember his name. I need to check his name if I can find it quickly, because I want to know his name. Anyway, that goalkeeper did really good, did really, really good in that game, right? So now Onana feels the heat, or felt the heat. He was like, "Oh man, this guy. If I screw up more going forward, this guy may be able to to be to replace him, right? Why can't I find his name? This is I'm looking at the wrong team. Yeah, Altai Binder. Yes, sorry, I needed to find his name, so I'm trying to remember maybe his last name. Altai. Okay, maybe you guys, people who don't know his name too, can remember with me repeating Altai this time. Anyway, that's what I was saying. Because Onana felt there is somebody that he takes his position. He was very good today, and let's be honest, he was very supportive last time when supportive to the other goalkeeper when they played against Arsenal. My point is, when you have players that can challenge other teammates, other players in the team, right? You're gonna see good results. You're gonna see better performances, and that's what Manchester United needs, and what a lot of teams honestly need. So, yeah, I would say this is all. This is what I all what I can say about this game. We're going to be doing more reactions again this weekend to the Premier League, and hopefully we can do some reactions to La Liga. I didn't have time to do a reaction to the win that Barcelona had, I think yesterday, 5-1 or something like that against Betis, because I am honestly still sick. Let's call it that way. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I'm going to be doing more, and we'll see you next time in the next video. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.